Gang, this is a really special video, special day, because I get to debut the world premiere of a new mold from Creative Paradise. I had an idea for a mold. I reached out to Stephanie and said, hey, do you think we could collaborate on this? And she created the most amazing mold that I'm very excited about. I hope you will be too. It is mold number LF245. Can you tell underneath what this is? Look at all these paws. I think this is so fun. I reached out and said, I really want a mold that has lots of paws. I like making these paws. I've used them. You've seen a previous video where I made some cremains pieces. But I didn't love the mold that I had. And so I said, I'd like something that has deeper vessels in it that can make a more substantial piece. I like the size, kind of gave her some sizes and would like to make multiples at once. And here you go, 8 gorgeous paws in one mold. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And let me show you some of what I've made already. So one thing that's important to remember is that in this mold, the face of it is fired down. So the front is down below, as opposed to, for instance, if you do the heart mold, the top, the back of this, the top of it becomes the face of it. In this case, your face is going to be the paw itself. So in this one, I took clear glass, just clear broken up tecta, and filled it in. And then I cut some cane. Some twisty cane and cut that up and put it in, and I get a really neat, sorry, my hands are now dirty, get a really neat effect with that. You get some nice depth. But look at the size of these. This one I really filled up. I did the opposite on this one. I took chunks of cane and put it in there, and then I capped it with some clear just to add a little bit more volume to it. And so that is what the back looks like. I guess you could say that that's a paw, but truly this is the face of it, in my opinion, the nice front. And it's just so cute. And I think it's even, you get a little texture with this because it's a mold, so the glass picks up the texture of the mold. But that's what a dog paw feels like. You've got that texture on there. I just think that's so cool. I made this one. Again, I just put down clear, and then I cut up some cane and put it in there and got that kind of cool effect. Here I've got, this one's really thick. I did a lot of clear on the bottom, and then I just filled the sucker with chopped up cane on the back and got some really neat effect. And in this case, I just did a little bit of a frit mix, just some white and some French vanilla, and kind of mixed it up and threw it in there without any clear and got a really neat piece. So today I'm going to make some using Tabitha's confetti, because I think you guys figured out by now I almost have a fetish about that confetti. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to make an example of this. I will share the firing schedule that I've used for this mold. I've got it sprayed with Zip, nice, clean, new coat of Zip. It's, if you don't know Zip, it's boron nitride spray. It is what's preferred on molds like this, particularly casting molds. For me anyway, it never fails. So if you apply it right, and in a mold like this, you got to make sure that you spray at lots of different angles to make sure that you get into all the nooks and crannies. So that's enough of me talking. Let's get making. All right, so I have no shortage of different colors and blends of confetti that comes from Tabitha. So I've picked out some different colors and things I'm going to do here. I also have my clear tecta. I love to chop up clear, clean tecta into little bits that I can use in molds like this all the time. I call it a pantry staple. I just keep it around all the time. Now, you don't have to put tecta in first. It's just what I want to do. So you do you. If you want to, oops, I think I just hit the camera. If you want to, just fill it with just confetti, then by all means, you don't have to have clear. I just happen to like that layer of clear because it gives it some neat depth. So it's a personal preference of mine. If I'm really low on confetti, then the clear allows me to make this stretch a little bit more. So all I'm going to do is start to fill my molds. I'm going to put the clear in the bottom, and then I'm going to fill the confetti. You do have to, with confetti, it's a lot of air. It creates a lot of air. So you have to really kind of mound it up and get it pretty tall, because it's going to fuse down in. Anyway, I'll go ahead and fill these up, and I'll show them to you before I put them in the kiln. All right, here we go. So I just filled these up. Look, you can see how full they are, because there is a lot of air in there. I tried to keep it within the borders of the mold as much as I could. I do know that as it gets hot and starts to flow, it should all run in fairly well. If I've got a little bit of spiky bits that come out of this, I would be surprised, but if I do, I can just hit them with a grinder or something real quick. I love the fun of this. Just for me, putting something in and then seeing what it looks like when it comes out is all about it, is why I do glass. I'm going to make a lot of these. I'm thinking it's going to be really cool to have a whole bag of them that I can donate to my local animal shelter that they can give away free during an adoption weekend or something. So that's what I think I'm going to do with these. I'm going to make a bunch of them. Let's see how these turn out. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are great. They're great. Okay, let's show them off here. So this one, I'm just going to show them to you. Lots of depth with the clear. This one's a little bit smaller. Really cool. That one was from my previous batch. Check this out. Can you see these? Look at all that cool color and the stripes and the clear and the depth. Really, really awesome. I just can't get enough of them. So much so, this one might be my favorite. Check out all that. These are like carnival colors. Isn't that cool? Okay, I can't help myself. I'm gonna make another batch. Y'all, I'm having so much fun with these. So here's the next batch. Look, you saw me filling it with frit. I was trying to make little black paw pads. How cool is that? So I did that on a couple different couple color variations here. I was playing with just, this is just medium black frit that I had that I placed in there kind of carefully. And I think that turned out really well. In terms of the colors, I was mixing some stuff up. I had some Cinnabar that I mixed with French vanilla. Here's some French vanilla and white. I was just having fun. This one is, you know, no paw pads, but Cinnabar, white, French vanilla. I just think those are fun. They kind of look like dog colors. This one as well. And then I just had some random scrap black and white and clear, so I threw that in there for that little guy. So I'm gonna keep going. I can't stop. I'm gonna make a whole nother batch. All right, another batch out of the kiln. I went with the confetti again. This time I put clear down just like I did the last time, and then put confetti in the back, and just super, super happy with how cool. I still love these colors, just make me happy. This one too. I mean, that's just really, really fun. So another set out of the kiln. I had another full fuse going in, so it was easy to throw these in. Love this mold. Okay, now hang on, keep watching, because I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my local animal shelter. All right, so here's what I've decided to do. I found this container at Target. It has a little lid that opens up. This was months ago, and I bought it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. Well, this is what I'm going to do with it. So I used my Cricut, and I cut a little thing that says adoption is possum, and I filled it with these, thinking that if somebody comes into the shelter to adopt, they can gift them one of these paws. So I'm going to go take it to the shelter. I hope you love this mold as much as I do. Special thanks to Stephanie at Creative Paradise for going along with me and trying something new. I just think this is fun. And I really hope you consider making some paws for your local animal shelter. I went today, gave them this gift. They absolutely loved it. They're going to give a paw to each person that comes in and adopts. And I plan to keep on making paws, and I'll drop a new batch to them every now and then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.